Good day, everybody. John Kirk here with TakeOffA.com, bringing you some of the great new deals that we've sourced out for you, some exciting insights into the travel world. We've got Vancouver to Glasgow flights, Toronto to Rome, a real neat sweetheart deal that's on in Vegas through Holiday House, and a real bucket list trip. We'd like to throw one in a week with Rocky Mountain Rail Tours. So let's get on with it. We'll jump right in. Transat holidays, Vancouver to Glasgow. Speaking of Vancouver, Lou, what are you doing? Please, the whole country is pulling for you, but especially us in the East that live in Toronto. We live year in and year out with failures with the Leafs. Please, on behalf of all of us in Eastern Canada, pull one out of the hat, come back, take the next two, and let's be done with it. Could you please, on behalf of all of us? Now we'll move on. So, Vancouver to Glasgow. Very, very dear to my heart, and I'm going to carry on like this for a few minutes just so you can really feel the depth of what Scotland's got to offer. So, June 15th to 22, round trip Vancouver to Glasgow, $99. You heard me. $99. So this is from Vancouver, folks, not from Toronto, just so we're clear, okay? Vancouver to Glasgow, $99 plus tax of $510. I know. So it's crazy. It's all in. I mean, it's quite daft with these taxes. But check out Transat Holidays or TakeOffA.com because the pricing will be on there. It'll take you right through to it. So now I'll stop with that and we'll move on with more crazy airfares. Toronto to Roma. $99 plus $432 in taxes, which is crazy. I know these prices are nuts. June 17th departure, round trip. It's incredible pricing, really. If you can't take advantage of this price on your own, share it with some of your friends. You're going to look like a hero if you tell them about it. They can send their no or their nona back into the old country. It's a perfect deal. So $99, leaving on June the 17th. It's an 8-day rotation, so it's brought to you by the folks at Sunwing.ca. You can visit it takeoffa.com. The details will be on there, or of course from Sunwing.ca. So on to Vegas. This is a very cool deal. However, I don't think it'll be too cool in Vegas at the end of August. But it's a very neat. I've mentioned Holiday House before and how they're a consolidator, and they use consolidator fares to bundle packaged holidays. This is a perfect example. So they're working in conjunction with Caesars Hotels, Caesars Palace, home of The Hangover. Great film, I think. Anyways, lots of people didn't like the new one. I haven't seen it yet, so no comment. So it's the fourth night free program at Caesars Resorts. You also get with this buy a $700 coupon booklet for use in all the attractions in Vegas. They've got 2-for-1 coupons for shows. Very, very, very great value. It's a crazy deal when you consider the value that you get out of this $700 coupon booklet. So to give you an example of some pricing, for an August the 28th to September 1 departure, which is actually 4 nights, but consider that you get the 4th night free, so you're really paying for a 3-night vacation. At the Flamingo Hotel, $459 per person, plus taxes of $126. Taxes are everywhere, you know. They're all over the place with pricing, and we got to get a handle on that someday so I can explain exactly where they're all coming from. So $459 August 28th to September 1st, plus the $700 coupon booklet. The Paris Hotel as well, $509. Plus the taxes. So this one can't really be booked with Holiday House directly, so you go to your travel agent and they'll refer you. Make sure you say it was Holiday House and make sure you tell them you heard about it on TakeOffA.com. This one, the bucket list, Rocky Mountain Rail Tours. This offer is good for bookings up until June 15th, so it's quite important to jump on it. To summarize very quickly, it's basically a 2-for-1 air deal. For those of you who haven't heard about Rocky Mountain Rail Tours or Rocky Mountaineer, it's one of these fantastic opportunities that you should really try and do in your lifetime. It's rail tours or rail travel throughout Western Canada, throughout the mountains. You know, there's a great interior BC one that'll take you from Vancouver through to Kamloops, Kelowna, Jasper, Banff. Spectacular trip. The 2-for-1 airfares basically gives you, as it sounds, you buy one airfare, you get the other air for free. When you're buying specific tours that are offered by Rocky Mountain Rail Tours. So there's a whole host of cities that this is applicable from. So you just have to check out online and get the details for that. The best example of one of their most popular tours is like a 7-8 day journey that goes through those destinations that I had mentioned in the interior of BC and Vancouver. It's probably one of the best ways to see Western Canada. You'll get to places that nobody else will have the opportunity to see. And as I've mentioned before, tens of thousands of people flock to our country to discover it and go see the wonderful things that Canada has to offer. So why don't you give it a try? So these 7-8 day trips start at around $2,500 per person. Includes accommodations at overnights at hotels and the destinations where you're stopping as well. So jump on it. You can visit takeoffa.com. This is brought to you by the great folks at Collacutt Travel as well. So full details are available on takeoffa.com. And as I said, get out and visit your own country too. And Vancouver Canucks, please, for us in the East and all of us across Canada. Thanks very much. Have a good day. We'll see you soon.